Hello, good morning. How are you all? I hope you are all staying safe and doing good. Okay, so today we are starting a new Unit 3, Tools of Word Processor. Okay, so let's see what all things that we are going to learn in Tools of Word Processor. So, the topics that we're discussing today are editing and formatting, changing font size, font style, and font color. So what is editing and formatting? Let me quote an example. So when you're presenting a poster for your class, you are doing it as part of an assignment. You're presenting a poster, right? So what do? You just write in a black and white paper and do it? No. We add colors, we write our headings and subheadings in a different way, in different size, using different colors, and the body of the article in a different way, in different size, right? And we give borders, we draw pictures on the side, we add more colors, and we highlight the text that we want to grab more attention. The important points, we highlight them using our neon highlighter, right? And there will be space between the paragraphs, between the words. So all these things that you do to make your poster more attractive is exactly what we do in a Word document. That's what we call a formatting a Word document. Okay, so here we are going to learn how we change the font size, the font style, and the font color of a Word document. So editing and formatting. Formatting means changing or arranging the text in a document to draw readers' attention to important sections and make it attractive, right? So this is what we do. See, I have included a small example for you. This is a party invitation, right? So the party invitation, we have the boy's name and it's turning into 4 in different color than the other rest of the text. We have the date in a different color, and we have the venue and the timings in a different color, right? So all these things will grab the viewer's attention to that particular part of the invitation. So this is how you make a presentation or your Word document more attractive. So we include pictures, we include more designs, and we use different styles of writing the text. We increase the size and color. So all these things makes your Word document more stylish. Okay. So now we'll go through the topics one by one. Now we have all these ways to change the text in a Word document. First one is changing the font type. See how the McDonald's form is written here and how it is written here. These are two different fonts. So you have a list of fonts where you can choose from a style of way of writing your text. Okay, so if you want to make it more beautiful or attractive, or not want to grab attention to certain point of your presentation, you can use one which is very thin and light, or you can go for the more dramatic ones which I have used here. So it's a completely up to you. Okay. Then changing the font size. It's like, when you are writing a heading, you're writing in a one size. And when you're writing the body of the article, you're writing in a different size, right? So like that, the McDonald's form is written in a bigger size here. And this one is a much smaller size. Okay. Next one is changing font style. Font style has 3 toggle buttons. So toggle buttons. Toggle buttons have 2 states, like on and off. So when you click on one toggle button, it will set the text to one state. Then you click it again, it undo that process. Okay. So now I have changed this McDonald's form into this way. So what I did was I did the first part, the McDonald's form here, right? See. I have changed this McDonald's form here, just a McDonald's, okay? McDonald's to a bolder text. See that, right? And the form I have changed to italics, so it is slanted slightly towards the right. Then I have underlined the whole text. So these are the 3 toggle buttons that you have that comes in under the font style: bold, italics, and underline the text. Okay. Next one is changing the font color. So how do you change the font color? So if you want your headings or any other important points to be written in a different color in a poster, what do? You go for a Sharpie or you use crayons, right, to make it more colorful. So that's what we are doing. We are changing the color of McDonald's from to yellow or orange or whatever color you want to change to. It grabs the attention of the viewer. Okay, so makes your presentation more beautiful and more visually appealing. Okay. So now this is a Word document and I have already typed a small article on science, and let's see how we can format it and make it more beautiful. Okay. So whenever you want to format a text, you've got to select the text first. So if you want to format a word, a paragraph, a sentence, or even a letter, then we have to select that text. So I'm selecting the text, and by default, that the font type will always be Calibri. Always. Okay. So in Word document, the by default would be Calibri. So once you have selected the word, now I'm going there and changing. Since you have a small down arrow here, you just click on it and you have this drop down list where you have so many options that you could select from. Okay, so you just go there and select. So I'm selecting Harrington. Okay, so now it looks different to you than the previous one. See how it has changed now, right? So now this looks different. Now what I want to do is I want to change the size of this heading. This heading look very small to me, so I'm going to change the size. Okay, so here is the font size. Now the size is actually represented in points. Okay, so each is a point, and 72 the point 72 point is actually a 1 inch. Okay, so now I have selected 36. Okay, so but it still looks small to me. I want it to be a little larger. So what I have to do, what I am going to do is I'm not going to change it here. Now here I have an increase font size command. So I just have to go there and click it. So okay, now what I didn't do is I didn't select the text. So we got to select the text, go there and you click it, you can make it bigger like that. See, and this one does exactly the opposite, decrease the font size. So this command decrease the font size and this one increase the font size. So just go there and click on it and you can have the text size increased. Okay, so now I'm going to increase, decreased. This one decreases and this one increases. So the increased font size, I'm just going to click that a few times so it looks bigger. Okay, now I want to change the color of this paragraph, this whole paragraph. From science to name idea, I want to change the color. So how you do that? So we have a font color option command here. So in the home tab, the font group, we have a font color option command here. So this is a font color command. So there is a down arrow there. If you click on it, you have a list of colors that you can change to. You just have to hover over the colors and you can already see the text changing the colors, right? So I'm changing the color to orange. And before that, I'll show you one more thing, that if you don't like any of these colors, we can go to more colors and choose whatever color you want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm choosing one color from here and changing it to orange. See how it is different now. If I want to change any of these words in this sentence to a different color, I can even do that. I'm selecting that text, going to the font color, I'm choosing a different color. See, so this is, you can do this as much as you want. So I'm selecting just this letter M. I'm going to the font color and changing it to green. Oh, you can see it. I'll change to a different color then. Yellow, I have changed to yellow. Okay, so this way you can change the color as per your wish. Okay, whatever color you want. Now, this the next one is the font styles. Okay, so here I'm going to change the step by step into a bold way of writing. So here we have bold, and the shortcut for bold is Control B, and for italics we have Control I, and for underline we have Control U. So these are the three toggle buttons that we talked about: bold, italics, and underline. So I've already selected the text that I want to change. Then I'm going to bold and change, and clicking on the bold that makes it more darker, slightly bigger, and more fat. Okay, so that's how the text has been changed by clicking on the bold button. So if I want to unbold it, I just go there and click it again, and goes back to the original one. Okay, so I'm just changing it right now back to bold. So now it is bold, right? So next one, we will try the italics. So just selecting the rest of the words in the sentence and going to italics and clicking on that. You see it is slightly slanted to the right. That's how you select the italic font. Okay, so now I want to underline this word. These two words I want to underline. What do? I go to the underline button and there is a down arrow. I have so many options to choose from. Okay, so all these options I can choose from, and I can even choose the color of the underline I want. So I'm choosing green. See, now it is underlined by a green line. So that's how you can use the font styles. Okay. So now we have covered the font color, the font style, the font type, and the font size, right? So your task for the week is create a Word document with the following. One is your name as a heading and 5 of your any favorite things to do. Okay, just 5. Okay, just write that, type that in a Word document, and I want you to format the text with all the tools that we have learned today. So we have learned how we can format the text by the font type, font size, font style, and font color. So have fun with it. Keep try to do it differently, or you can even try the other commands. It's so much fun to do. Okay. And send me your homeworks before your next class next week. Okay. Have fun with it. And if you find anything interesting, we'll share it in the class. Okay. Thank you all. Have a good day.